Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. This is our next problem, problem number 4 of particle physics. Okay, problem number 4 of particle physics. And let us come towards the statement. Okay, what is the time for one complete revolution for a high energy proton in the 1.0 kilometer radius Fermi-Lab accelerator? Okay, here again proton is under consideration and it at the given radius is 1 kilometer. Okay, what is the time? Here we have to find out time period. Okay, for one complete revolution for a very high energy proton in the 1 kilometer radius Fermi-Lab accelerator. Dear students, here we will have to make some amendments, some changes in the standard definition of cyclotron frequency. Okay, let us see. It is not any, there is no difficulty in such case. Okay, we know that cyclotron frequency is given by frequency f equal to 1 over time period t equal to charge q into magnetic field b over 2 pi into mass m. Okay, equation number 1, where f is the frequency, time t time period, q charge, m mass and b is the magnetic field. Okay, now using Newton's second law of motion, f equal to ma, we have in place of f we can write qvb, and in case of ma we can write mv square over r. Okay, dear students, all these factors have been included in the cyclotron frequency, and within the range of cyclotron frequency Newton's second law of motion has been reshaped in this form. Okay, in other words, while deriving equation number 1 we have to go through this process. Okay, while going towards the derivation of cyclotron frequency f equal to 1 over t equal to q b over 2 pi m, we have to start from Newton's second law of motion, and then we have to justify this equation in terms of the factors involved in this equation. Okay, so from this equation, that is qvb equal to mv square over r, we separate the value of magnetic field B. Okay, we keep magnetic field B on one side and remaining all factors on other side of the equation or equality. Okay, in this way B will become equal to mv square over qvr, V will be cancelled with V. Okay, that is to say V square will be changed to simple V instead of V square. Okay, so magnetic field B will become B equal to mv over qr. We have given equation number 2 to this expression. Okay, using equation 2 in equation 1 and rearranging we get. Okay, this is equation 2, this is equation 1. We are making some rearrangements and then substitutions. Okay, using equation 2 in 1 and rearranging we get t equal to 2 pi m over qb. Here when we will consider t, we will forget f, because either we can use f or we can use t. Okay, when we will isolate t, then t will become equal to 2 pi m over qb. Okay, 2 pi m over qb is equal to 2 pi m over q into, in place of b we have used equation number 2 where b is equal to mv over qr. Okay, here mv over qr. Here, dear students, m will be cancelled with m, q will be cancelled with q, and we will get 2 pi r over v. We have given equation number 3 name to this expression. Okay, here time period t has become equal to 2 pi r over v. Okay, equation number 3. Using radius r equal to 1 kilometer equal to 1.0 into 10 raised to the power 3 meter. Okay, because in MKS system, meter is the basic fundamental unit. Okay, pi is equal to 3.14, as we have previously mentioned in problem number 3, that expression pi has non-terminating and non-repeating decimal representation. Okay, so its actual value comes 3.14356892 this that it goes endlessly, continuously, indefinitely. It does not terminate any time. Okay, value of pi 3.14 continues endlessly, but we usually reduce it only to 2 places after decimal. Okay, now v is equal to speed of light c equal to 2997992452458 meter per second. Using all these 3 values in equation 3, we get time period t equal to 2 into value of pi 3.14 into value of kilometer, that is 10 raised to the power 3 meter, over value of speed of light 299799245 meter per second. Here meter will be cancelled with meter and answer will become in second, because here second is being divided in the denominator, so it will be reversed. Okay, hence t will become equal to 2.09478 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 second. Okay, we can approximately write it as 2.1. Okay, this can be written as time period t is equal to 2.1 into 10 raised to the power 5 second. However, this longer answer is also acceptable. Okay, there is no problem. And now our problem has been solved completely. However, we come towards the reference book from where this problem has been chosen. A reference book is Physics for Scientists and Engineers with Modern Physics. Author is Douglas C. Gianpoli. Publisher is Pearson. Its 4th edition 2009 has been adopted, and its chapter number 43, Elementary Particles, is our concerned chapter. And this problem has been enumerated as exercise number 43.4 of this book, and this is the end of our module. Okay.